Today's episode of Shawn'S Awful Podcast is also brought to you by Depends Undergarments. That's right, Depends Undergarments. Because sometimes shit happens, and sometimes that shit happens in your pants. But not to worry. Depends Undergarments, they got you covered. They got your back. And sometimes your front too. And just to show you how much I believe in the product, I've had a bunch of water to drink before I did this. So I'm wearing them right now, and I'm gonna test it out. Is that cool? All right, here we go. Oh, shit. No, I forgot to put them on before we did this. No, I just pissed my pants. God damn it. Cut this part out, please. Thank you.
3, 2, 1.
Hello, folks, and welcome to episode 7, part 1 of Shawn'S Awful Podcast, the special November Thanksgiving edition. That's right, I said part 1. The previous 2 episodes was the same episode because I'm lazy and uncreative, but I figured, well, some people criticize that the podcast might be a bit too long, so, you know, everything in, moderation is the key, good in short doses, as they say. And it worked out pretty good. Hope everyone's doing well. For part 1 and part 2, we'll discuss, well, Thanksgiving, I guess. Not a whole lot to discuss about Thanksgiving. I mean, it is what it is. It's one of my favorite holidays. We'll talk about the dinner itself, the traditions, things people do prepare and before and afterwards, and some of the holiday specials, or lack of holiday specials. Yeah, right now this year it's tough. A lot of people are canceling their Thanksgiving. Especially if they have, large crowds, they don't want to travel, get people sick, and I can't blame them. The numbers are starting to rise, and it kind of puts a damper in things, and it really sucks. Traditionally, my folks have always had people over their house for Thanksgiving, and it's a pretty decent sized family, and yeah, it's going to be tough. I guess they're going to start cracking down on it, and I would certainly wouldn't that suck going to jail because you had too many people over your house for Thanksgiving? You're in the holding cell, and all these, really tough-looking dudes are eyeballing you up, and one of them says, "Hey, what are you in here for?" Bank robbery. What are you in here for? Attempted arson. What are you here? Attempted murder. What about you, new guy? What brings you in here? I bought too much turkey, and I invited 2 more people than I should have.
Don't feel it. Don't eat the turkey. Listen. Kelly, get out of there. Get away. Get away. Kelly. Take the
You get your traditional turkey dinner. Most people do that. You got your turkey, you got your mashed potatoes, you've got your vegetables, your corn, your squash, candied yams, or whatever the fuck a yam is. I don't know what that is. But the most difficult or the most controversial part of the meal, and everyone's going to have a debate about it this year, divides everyone, and that is cranberry sauce, folks. Canned or homemade? People aren't half and half. You're either one or the other. It's very, very, it's a very divisive topic, and one that I feel very strongly about. Recently, some asshole on Twitter did a poll about, as you can see right here, what do you prefer, canned cranberry sauce or homemade cranberry sauce? And an overwhelming majority prefer the canned cranberry sauce. Good for you. As do I, to the 13 people who took the toll, which is probably 10 more people that I actually thought I would get. So shocking and surprising. Thanks, everyone. I do appreciate that. We've had discussions with people a couple of days ago. Someone said, well, no, you got to have the homemade cranberry sauce. It's so easy to do. You get the cranberry, you stir it in the pot, you melt it down, you reduce it, you pour a little sugar. Time out. I fell asleep 8 seconds into your description of your fucking recipe. I don't have time for that.
Boring.
What's wrong with taking a can of cranberry sauce, throw it in the fridge, and then 5 minutes later on, taking it out, crack it open with the can opener, slice it up and put into a tray, a paper plate, or a fucking napkin. Boom. This Thanksgiving, get it in the can with Ocean Spray Cranberry Sauce. I'm Sean Fitzgibbon, and I approve this message. God damn it. More important, the cooking stuff. Stuffing, in my opinion, is my favorite part of the turkey dinner, or in general. Now, everyone's stuffing varies, the consistency of what it is. Some people do stovetop. That's fine. Hats off to you. I like the old school stuffing. And some people, what they pass off as stuffing it's criminal. Some people will take a slice of bread, and I've seen people do this. They slice it up in cubes, and they toast it, and they throw it on the plate, and they say, here you go. There's your stuffing. That's not stuffing. Get the fuck out of here.
This is bullshit.
That's homemade croutons. That's bullshit. Stuffing is what I normally do. Take 2 loaves of bread. You tear them up. You put them in a big mixing bowl. Crack 2 eggs. Add some milk. Salt, pepper, bell seasoning, and a whole diced onion. Mix it, mix it, mix it. A little more milk, a little more pepper. You do that for at least 20 minutes. I mean, it's very thick. It's soft. It's moist. It tastes delicious. I don't want fucking cubes of toast.
I mean, what the fuck?
Fuck that. Yeah. I'm sorry, folks. I'm very passionate about this. But that's pretty much what it is, the cranberry sauce debate. Leave your comments in the comment section below. I know a lot of podcasters on YouTube say, please leave your comments in the comment section below. And most people do, because those people are professional. They get something interesting to say, and it's a well-produced show. That's not the case here. Probably no one comment on it, maybe except a relative or a friend, and it's usually very, very hurtful. But it's a comment nonetheless, and I do appreciate that. We'll be right back after these messages, and stay tuned.